What are some of the latest updates you have with the wildfires that are burning down in Los Angeles?
So the Hughes Fire is the newest fire that's popped up in Castaic Lake. It is driven from the same east winds that have caused the fires elsewhere in Los Angeles County. And so it's a large fire. It's moving very, very quickly in and around Lake Hughes. And we have a lot of equipment headed that way. It is in the Angeles National Forest as well as Los Angeles County fire jurisdiction. And when they ask for help, we send whatever help they need.
And for that fire in particular, what are the concerns right now regarding that fire? For people that may not be familiar for the area, for example, is it close to homes? Is it pretty secluded? What immediate concerns does CAL FIRE have?
So the Hughes Fire is right near Lake Hughes, and like any other lake, it does have infrastructure, communities, boat docks, all kinds of different material and people that live in and around the area. Plus, it's near the I-5 corridor. So there's a whole lot going on in a very small space. And with the winds blowing as hard as they are, it is definitely a concern for that whole area east of there. And then once the wind reverses, to swap the other direction.
And how fast is that fire progressing right now?
So we're waiting for an update on the latest acreage, but just viewing it anecdotally from the television media coverage, it's moving very quickly through the grasslands, which we would normally expect in June and July, August. To have it happening in January just illustrates the very, very fast nature of these fires due to the very low fuel moistures that we've been experiencing. Plus, with these Santa Ana winds, which bring warmer, drier winds that move these fires at a very fast pace, it's just incredibly dangerous.
And are there any other updates that you would like to share for the Castaic fire that's happening right now?
I don't have any updates on the Hughes Fire right now, but if you navigate to fire.ca.gov, you'll be able to find the up-to-the-minute information on fire location, fire growth, and most importantly, evacuation warnings and orders. In addition to that, I want to make sure that viewers are looking towards readyforwildfire.org, where they can find information on preparing to evacuate, on what locations might serve as human, small animal, large animal, and livestock shelters, and what to put inside of a go bag so that you can quickly leave your home in the case of an emergency.
And any updates you can share on some of the fires in Southern California, the Palisades or the Eaton fire?
So the other fires in Southern California are now transitioning into a suppression repair mission, which means we're repairing the waterways so that when the rains do come, they will run into the natural sources rather than just sit on top of the loose, burned soil and turn into a large debris flow and or mudslide. Similar occurrence happened in 2017 with the Thomas Fire, which turned into the 2018 Montecito mudslides. And so all of this work we're doing to repair that damaged area is intended to prevent that kind of catastrophe.
And are there any other updates that CAL FIRE would like to give on any of the fires in Los Angeles?
I just want to provide a reminder that although the particularly dangerous situation red flag warning has expired, there still is a red flag warning throughout Southern California from Ventura all the way down to San Diego. In addition, the National Weather Service is predicting we could have another red flag warning next week. So it is important that people maintain their vigilance and that they remember that if they can cause one less spark, that'll mean one less wildfire.
And last question that I have for you, how important is it for residents to stay up to date and or obey the evacuation orders that come down during, times like these?
It is very important for people to heed the evacuation warnings and evacuation orders, because when we get people out of the way, we're able to focus to fighting the fire. But when people stay behind, even if it's a good intention to try to protect their homes, those small diameter hose lines are actually taking water away from the firefight. And then we have to divert firefighters to rescuing the people that stayed behind rather than attacking the fire, which just prolongs the growth of the fire. So leaving as quickly as possible, especially if you have infants, seniors, or you're moving livestock, or you're have a area where it's a very narrow road in and out. Don't wait. Leave when it's an evacuation warning so that you're not trying to leave with 1,000 other people on the hill and then fire equipment is trying to move up the other direction, causing a logjam.